here, then tell them to get on because it's about to get real. Welcome to our Moxie Monday. It is March 21st, 2016. And I am really excited because you guys might have seen I just got back from a cruise. That was real nice. That was real fun. But no, really, like if you did not come and I was in your shoes, I would have had like serious FOMO. I would have been like, don't even talk about the cruise. I hate you. But don't hate me because next year you guys can be in Dominican Republic, right? Right? So go ahead, Google Beachbody Success Club Cruise. Oh wait, Success Club 2016 or 15 or 17. When is the trip? 17? 2017. Basically what I'm trying to tell you is put yourself on the waiting list. Put yourself on the waiting list because next year they're actually taking Beachbody coaches to Dominican Republic. So that's something that you guys can participate in if you hit Success Club every month. So that's another reason why you should hit Success Club every month because you get to go on these cool vacations. And ultimately, you really just build your business. Like no matter what, if you go or not, you just are a happier person and a lot of positive things happen. Tonight, I am here to totally tell you that I love you. You're my people. But sometimes Laura has to give tough love. Don't be scared. We're still cool. We're still cool. But preaching to the choir, I know that sometimes I need somebody to tell me to get my butt in gear. So that's the topic for tonight. I'm telling you guys 10 reasons why you might not have your butt in gear. And if you fall in line with one of those 10 things, then you need to get your butt in gear. Because if you have goals with this business, then you don't need somebody to pet you all day long and to tell you that you're awesome. You need somebody to tell you to get your butt in gear. And that's what I'm doing tonight. Unapologetically, it's going to be fun. So if you guys need to kick back, relax, and enjoy the show, you might feel a little bit like, oh, she called me out. That's okay. We all need it. But before I call some folks out, I'm just kidding, I'm not calling anybody out. But before I get real with you guys and dish out some tough love, I'm going to first congratulate those who are already in Success Club in March. This is spectacular. Success Club is the bread and butter of everything that we do. I tell you that every week because it's the truth. It's the truth. Success Club is everything. So congratulations to Ashley, Haley, Gretchen, Taylor, Chelsea, Lisa, and Emily. You guys are rocking it. Top coaches on the team. Well done. People who have one more point, I was like, they got to get a shout out. Like they need to get the tipping point over. So Nancy, Angela, Elise, Sarah, Ashley, Heather, Ashley, Caroline, Amber, Whitney, Jessica, and Erica. Congratulations, you guys are almost there. And not to mention the bazillion other coaches who already have Success Club points on the board, which means they're already connecting with new people, which means they're already making a difference in other people's lives. But we have 10 more days in the month. And I truly know that our team is special. Our team is unique. Our team loves more than anyone on the whole entire planet. But we got to get to work because it's not about sunshine and rainbows all day, every day. I want you guys to grow as people, but I also want you to know that you will not have fun with this if you're not getting results. I want you guys to get results. But it's not just me talking about like the basics. It's not just me telling you over and over again how amazing and how simple this business is, even though sometimes it doesn't feel simple or sometimes you feel overwhelmed because you have this message or that message or this challenge group. Because what do I want from you at the end of the day? I want you guys to spread your wings and fly. I know it's hard, but I want you to spread your wings and fly. I want you to lead your own challenge groups. I want you to start your own team pages while still being in Moxie. I want you guys to take ownership of your business and your life because it would not do you any good if I coddled you. So this is no coddling, Laura. This is like pushing you out of the nest. Let's get some work done. But it's not just me who's telling you guys to get back to the basics. I screenshotted some conversations that I'm having with top coaches, and I thought it was pretty interesting, and I wanted to share. You guys know some of them. Well, that was blurry. But one of my friends recently said, this might be something you're feeling. I don't know if you're feeling the same vibe. She said, I seriously think I'm having a weird problem with recruiting. I have not had one person talk to me about coaching after the cruise. Also, not one person asked me to join my sneak peek. And I did a call for questions about coaching that I can answer in a Q&A, and I did not get one. I have 11,000 followers on Instagram and 5,000 on Facebook between two pages, and not one person liked what is happening. right? So you might not have those stats. That's okay. I don't have those stats. I don't have 11,000 people on Instagram, and I almost have 5,000, but I don't have all those people following me. But let me tell you the difference. This person is an amazing coach, but this coach has reached a point where she's like, what's going on? So you might be in your point where you've been a veteran coach, or you've been pumping the well for a long time or a couple of weeks, and you might be like, what's going on? I'm not getting much traction like I used to. I'm not getting much results like I used to. People aren't coming to me anymore. And I just feel like that's bizarre. If you have thought that, raise your hand, because we've all thought that, okay? If you're brand new, you might be thinking, well, I would love for anyone to come to me. That would be spectacular. But we have seasons of our business where it's like a lot of people are saying yes, and then a lot of people are saying no. But the cream of the crop coaches, what do? Let's learn. Yeah, I bet. But I don't have people inquiring to begin with to even answer the questions to follow up. So basically through this conversation, they're saying like, well, I don't even have people who are asking, so I can talk to them about the business. So I can talk to them about challenge groups. So this person's like, well, what do you do? What do you do? So we're success partners and we're chatting. Bonnie Engel, who's the number 2 coach in the entire company out of 435,000, let's see what she has to say. She actually legit says she goes and finds people. The number 2 coach in the network out of 435,000 coaches, a 15-star coach, she goes out and talks to people. She goes out and finds people. She prospects people. I don't want to freak you out by using that word, but let's think about this. This is a business, and we are looking to help the right people. So she said, it's not people coming to her. Like Bonnie doesn't have waves of people just knocking at her door. She proactively goes out and starts new, fresh conversations all the time. Are you guys surprised by this? This is what we should be doing, right? Like these are the basic things that we should be doing to hit Success Club. So Bonnie even says, yeah, out of 10 applications that she might get, once she responds to them, out of, let's say, not, it's just spectacular. She said, I have 9 applications and 10 don't answer. Wait, 9 out of 10 don't answer. I totally butchered that entire sentence because I was trying to explain it 40 different ways. Yeah, I have applications, but 9 out of 10 don't answer. Are you just cold inviting strangers? And Bonnie's like, yeah, like the majority of what I do is still beginner behaviors all the time. So I just think that's very telling. That's very awesome. And that is something that we never need to grow out of. That is something that we never need to think that we have outgrown, doing the beginner behaviors. Those 3 vital behaviors have not changed for a reason. So the conversation continues between me and my success partners. So these people you're signing up for the most part. They have never done a challenge group or anything with you. And Bonnie is saying, no, a lot of them have not done a challenge group with me because they sign up with their first challenge group as a coach because that's what she did. So that's what she knows. And so Becca is saying, so you throw them into a new coach training at the same time and let them fly. Bonnie says, yep, for a 1.5 years now, I'd say it's working just fine. I think that exposing this with their permission is a very telling how important it is to do the beginner behaviors, to not think that we could reinvent the wheel. We don't need to think that there's a different way to succeed that's easier or that feels better, because this is it. You need to do your 3 vital behaviors, and you need to go out there and talk to people. You need to go out there and ask people to join your challenge group. You need to go out there and ask people to join your team. You need to go out there and ask people to join your free groups. But in a way that starts with building a conversation with them, getting to know them, connecting with them, building rapport through having consistent posts on Facebook, by having private messages behind the scenes so you can get to know them on a private level, and going for the ask. Not just saying, oh, I invited somebody because I said, let me know if you're interested. And then in 2 weeks, you don't hear from them and you're like, man, nobody is answering me and this sucks. Well, you didn't really ask them. What you did is say, let me know, and you put the ball in their court. What you need to do proactively is say, hey, would you want to join my next online fitness support group? And they have the chance then to say yes or no. No hard feelings, nothing personal. Just like as if you're offering somebody to go to the movies with you, just like if you're offering dessert or coffee to somebody at a restaurant, you're simply inviting them to join you at an online event. That's it. Let's go on to see what the other coaches said. So how many exchanges on average do you find it takes when talking to complete strangers to sign up? Bonnie, again, the number 2 coach in the company, she says typically 10 to 20 people she has to talk to in order to get one person to say yes. We're talking about the number 2 coach in the entire company. That will probably be the top coach this year. I'm telling you guys, let's do work. Let's stop making excuses. Let's stop being fearful. If we really have a why that's strong enough, we would do whatever it takes. If we really have a why, if we really believe in ourselves, and if we really want to be successful, we're going to do whatever it takes. So do you need to up the ante? You decide. It's up to you. The ball's in your court, but you know what to do. So last little tidbit is that from the cruise that we just went on, a lot of us were super inspired. And Morgan, who's another success partner of mine, she said, this trip was so refreshing and reminded me that I have to go back to the 80% me, 20% team and keep focused on phase 1, personal development, Shakeology, workout, social media. The only person I can control is me. Amen, sister. That's why I focus so much on time on recruiting. It's numbers, and that's that. Guys, this is information that we're talking about. Like, I can tell you all day long, do the vital behaviors. Let's stick to the basics. Let's make sure that you're working on your business and not just doing team stuff. Let's make sure that you're working on building rapport and building connections and creating content and putting graphics out there, posts. But I'm telling you, this is what the top coaches are doing. And we are reminded constantly to continue doing that. I'm not just beating a dead horse because I think that's the only thing I can talk about. I'm beating a dead horse because I want you guys to be successful. So because I want you to be successful, I'm going to continue to teach you guys the basics and remind you and motivate you and encourage you to believe in yourselves enough where you have the self-discipline enough to just do the basic behaviors. So it says here, I think I got into my team for a while, so this trip came at a perfect time for me to be reminded to go back to what grew my business. So Bonnie's like, you could be the best leader, have the best training in the book, but you can't change others. Exactly. I have more fun when I do me. So I decided I'm going to do me, and I hope that my team continues to do them. I do me, like you do you, I do I. Is that how you say it? But basically what I'm telling you is that the time that you have carved out for your business, I want 80% of that time to be about talking to new people, forming those new conversations, inviting them to your challenge groups, following up with them, following up with them, following up with them. That should be 80% of the time that you spend on your business. 20% of your time should be checking into the coach groups, joining on these team calls, checking in and talking to your current coaches. That's 20%. Those things are important. I promise you those are very important. But 80% should still be doing these basic behaviors no matter where you are in the business. If this is day 1 or day 100,000 in your business, it's going to be all about you doing those business behaviors that are basic. I'm preaching to the choir. So the next couple of slides that I'm going to show you guys, I'm telling you, I'm going to call a spade a spade. I'm going to tell you how it is and tell you straight, but I am joining you. When I say you, it's we. I know that I have a lot of room to grow. I'm always looking to grow and to improve. So as collaborative effort, I think that we can go ahead, call out the elephant in the room and say, why aren't you, we, us, hitting Success Club consistently every single month? Okay? So I've been a coach for 36 years. I have 46 years. I'm not even 36 years old. I have been a coach for 36 months, and I've hit Success Club 35 months out of those period of time. 1 month I didn't hit it, and I said I will never do that again. So where are you guys at in the business? Are you showing consistency? And if you're not hitting Success Club every single month, then I bet you that 1 out of the 10 reasons I'm about to show you is why. Are you guys okay with this? You digging in with me? You better show up. You better join me in this because I want you to succeed. If you're like brushing this off and thinking you know this stuff, that's ego. We all have room to grow, and we all have a business to run. You guys can be so crazy successful. If you're 6-figure income earners, would you treat this business differently? I want you guys to right now decide that you're going to treat this as if you're already earning 6 figures a year, because that's what's going to get you to earning that kind of money. That's what's going to get you to change your family and your life. So number one, if you're not hitting Success Club, then one of the reasons why it's probably because you're not being consistent. Are you posting 3 to 5 times a day? Or are you telling me excuses? Not me. I'm not your boss. You're your boss. But are you telling yourself excuses? Or I don't know what to post. I didn't have time. I got frazzled. I totally forgot. I'll do it tomorrow. Nada. None of that. If you have a why that's strong enough, if you're listening to this call, be consistent. If your job is to post on Facebook 3 to 5 times a day and you can't do that, I think this is not rocket science. You can just put a little bit of effort in getting creative and posting something. It can literally be the picture of the salad that you're eating for lunch. This is tasty. I'm so glad that I'm sticking to my portion control meal plan. Post, boom. Simple, simple, simple. 2 out of those 3 to 5 posts a day should not be about Facebook. Should not be about Beachbody. It should just be like casual life, kids, house, chaos, fun, celebration, like anything about you, because you want to attract niche market people. But one of your posts every single day should be around fitness and wellness, no matter what. You want people to know that you're consistently working out, you're consistently eating right, that you're consistently trying, you're consistently showing up. It doesn't mean that you have to be perfect. It just means that you need to be able to show your posts that you're getting results, that you're really working hard, and that you're sticking to it, because that's what motivates people. So is a reason you're not hitting Success Club is that you're not being consistent? Or 2, are you being too salesy? Are you trying to be like corporate and you're posting like stock photos? Are you posting like Beachbody logos and jargon everywhere? Think about it. Somebody who's just now looking at your Facebook and you say something like, I'm trying the 22-minute hardcore Shakeology combo barista pack today, and it's so delicious. People are going to be like, what the heck? Delete. Defriend. I'm just kidding. But that's like crazy talk for Beachbody world. Like, we have our own little words and our own little like jargons and acronyms, but talk as if people don't know. So there's nothing wrong with you saying, I tried this new 22-minute workout today. I pushed play. It's this new thing from Beachbody. It's super awesome. And I drank a superfood shake that tastes like a chocolate milkshake. But that's a little different way to communicate what you're doing and the journey that you're having without being salesy. So you're not the marketing department. You are a real customer. And I don't want you to kill yourself. I don't want to like kill your credibility by being too salesy, by being like a billboard. People want to see you, and they want to see like you actually using the products, you actually getting results from the products, and you actually enjoying it. Like, they want to see your real life, your smiling face. Number 3, you haven't invited clearly. Are your invites full of let me knows, message me, or I'll get back to yous? I mean, like, if somebody says, I'll get back to you, so I would kind of be like, I'm going to get back to you, girlfriend. What time should I follow up? So you can't really rely on these kind of messages. If you tell people, well, let me know, or, hey, message me if you're interested, sometimes that works, but not enough. You're not going to hit Success Club every single month if you rely on everyone to come to you. You have got to go out there and help people. Be intentional. I don't care how scary it is. I am in the boat with you, and my heart is full of love and genuine motivation. And I know that when I talk to somebody, I really actually enjoy getting to know them. So for that reason, when I say, look, girl, you are hilarious, you would be so much fun, I'm actually hosting a free 5-day fit club. You want to join? We're going to have a blast, and you would be so motivational in there. That's an invitation. That's not icky. That's not salesy. And that's, to me, not scary. But the more you practice that, the more you're going to get the hang of it. And I want you guys to just go for the ask. So a reason why you might not be hitting Success Club is because you're not even inviting. You're totally beating around the bush, piddling around, scrolling on Facebook, thinking that you're spending time building your business when really you're just a part of a community club trying to be the most popular person on Facebook, but you're really not helping anybody but your ego. Okay? There. I said it. But I love you. I do. I totally love you. But if you're not helping anybody, if you're not inviting anyone to groups that we're hosting, then all you're doing is trying to get the most likes and comments on your Facebook. And that's not helping anybody but yourself. And I want you guys to make a difference. I want you guys to make a difference. And in order to make a difference in other people's lives, you got to help people. And my son just came in and he's pretending to be a dinosaur. Excuse me, you just burped. Okay, mommy's working, baby. I love you. I love you. Night-night, baby doll. I love you. Night-night. Night-night. Okay, that's a lot of love. Okay. Thank you. Isn't he cute? All right, sorry. This is a family-friendly business. Next reason why you might not be hitting Success Club. Oh, here's a good reason. Okay, hold on. So 3, you haven't invited clearly. If you want a kind of a guideline on how to invite or like how many people or when, here's what I'm doing. And I kind of shift these around, and I just shift these around today. But the first week of every month, I'm going to start practicing that during that first week, I'm going to invite people to the coach sneak peek. That's the next week. The second week of the month, I'm going to invite people to my free group. I host a 5-day free group every month. The next week, I'm going to invite all of those people in the free group, plus more, plus all the other people that I've been talking to that month. I'm going to invite them to my challenge group that's starting the next month. Okay? And the 4th week is when I'm going to make sure that I lock in the challengers by the deadline, and I'm also starting new coach training. So like each week has a specific purpose where you can have a marketing plan. This week you're going to post and promote and invite for Coach Sneak Peek. This week you're going to post, promote, and encourage people to join your free group. This 3rd week you're going to post, promote, and encourage people to join your challenge group. So there's like a flow, super easy. You can follow that. You can create your own flow, but this is what I'm going to try. 4th reason why you probably might not be hitting Success Club is that you're double dipping. Some of you are double dipping. If you're selling something other than Beachbody online, people will think you are trying to make a buck and that you're salesy. Sorry. But if you are part of Beachbody and then you're also promoting a lot of other things that are commission-based for you, it just comes across like, I'm desperate. I don't really care what I'm selling to you if it's the best thing for you. I just really need to make it buck right now. And I feel like that's hard, and I get it. Like some people are super passionate about other things, and you just eventually can decide, like, you know, do you want to pursue Beachbody full of passion and full of heart? But it's just a matter of how you present it. Like if you're presenting Beachbody and then the very next post you're presenting something else, it just is like kind of confusing, and people are like, I don't really know. I like her, and should I do, what should I, it just is kind of confusing. So just, you know, don't come across as desperate. Don't come across as salesy that you're just trying to throw out links and do anything. This is number 5, like you might be posting too many links. And I'm not talking about links to your website, which that's coming up, but I'm talking about like if you share everyone else's stuff that you find really helpful, it's kind of like you might be directing your market to that person, and that's kind of dangerous because that coach that you're inspired by might be extremely motivational, but if you're sharing their invitations to your people, that your people might be like, oh, I really like her too, click, 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 and they might forget to come back to you unless you've already personally invited them. Protocol on our team, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, this is the reason why Moxie is so spectacular. Protocol on our team is that we always have integrity. Like we always say, hey, are you already working with a coach? Oh, you're interested in a challenge group? That's amazing. Have you been a Beachbody customer before? We go ahead and ask people that because we want to know if they're already working with another coach. And if they are working with another coach, then we encourage them to go talk to their current coach. If that current coach is not supporting them, if they're not hosting monthly challenge groups, if they're not doing anything that's helpful and supportive, okay, well, at that point, there's a discussion to be had because you want that customer to be supported, but we don't ask to like transfer customers. We don't ask people to leave the coach that they have a connection with to come to us. We basically say, hey, go see if your coach is hosting something and let me know. I would love to help and support you, but at the end of the day, we want to make sure that you're getting all the help you can with the person that you originally signed up with. And I feel like that's full of integrity, and that's something that you would want done to you. But we want you to come up with your own content. We want you to share value. We don't want you to just share everyone else's stuff. And that's going to show your world and your market that you're growing as a leader and as a person, and they're going to be attracted to you. Again, I don't know if a lot of people are doing this. I used to see this a lot, but some of you might be scheduling your posts with a tool, like a third-party tool like Hootsuite, or what's another one? I forget. But if you're scheduling stuff on your Facebook with a third-party tool, Facebook unfortunately lowers the affinity, which means they're not going to show it to as many people. So it's kind of a Debbie Downer. Some people work full-time. A lot of people work full-time. I did when I first signed up as a coach. So you're like, how am I supposed to post 3 to 5 times a day if I don't even have my phone in my hand 3 to 5 times a day? I'm going to tell you guys to get creative, because I think that with a little bit of practice, you can post at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You eat and you have you time during those moments. You can plan ahead of time. You can take a Monday afternoon or Sunday afternoon, go ahead, write some content, take some pictures, save them on your phone or save them in a file, and during breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you can post. You can pull out of that folder and post something that you already came up with. So it's really you, it's really live, and that could help your affinity. That could help those posts be seen more. Also, it's really dangerous if you post links to your website to buy products, because the whole point is to build a relationship with people. So you can't really post a link to go directly to your website and expect them to like throw their money at you. I did that when I was a new coach. I posted my Beachbody website and I was like, here's my link if you ever want something. And I didn't really have anybody, I had nobody purchase that way, because they see it and they're like, oh, okay, cool. Well, and they're going to keep scrolling until that one coach does reach out to them, invite them to a challenge group, build a personal connection, and then they're going to be sent the link privately and join that way. So it's a great way to follow the steps, to build rapport, to build communication, and then invite people. Get to know the person, get to know their goals, invite them to a challenge group, invite them and recommend what challenge pack that they should get. So if you're not hitting Success Club, number 8, you might not be confident enough. And I feel like that's totally human to have self-doubt, to have like, unsure. I'm not unsure of myself. What should I do? I'm not really feeling great today. I gained some weight, or I've slacked off a little bit, or I'm just not sure that this is even worth the amount of money that I'm telling people. So you yourself might not be confident in the products. You yourself might not be confident that it's worth it. You yourself might not actually see the value in what you're sitting on. And because of that, people are going to pick up on that. People are going to know whether you genuinely believe in the products or not. And I want you guys to literally like believe in the product. I want you to believe and put everything you can in your heart. My mouse is broken. Believe in this. And it's kind of like, if you're not confident enough, I want you to pinpoint why. Do you fully believe in yourself, your results, Beachbody? Are you embarrassed about being a Beachbody coach? Are you worried what other people might think? Have people made fun of you before? I'm not making fun of you. People on this call aren't making fun of you. Have I had people make fun of me? Yeah. But let me tell you, the first month as a coach, when people were making fun of me, if I let their judgment of me hold me back, I don't know if any of you guys would be sitting here today, right? Like, I don't know if the ripple effect of me pushing through would have made as big of an impact as it was supposed to. So I know that, like, if I really want to become my best, and if I really want to become better, and if I really want to help people, sometimes that means I have to go against the grain, and sometimes that means my friends and family won't really understand, but eventually they will. Eventually they're going to support you. Eventually they're going to believe in you. And eventually when you find success and happiness and fulfillment, it's going to be like, oh, that's why you were so dedicated to Beachbody. I did not understand, but now I do. Sorry, guys. Number 9. You guys still with me? I love you. That's why I'm telling you guys this. Number 9, maybe you don't have a transformation yet. And I want you to have a transformation. I want you guys to like literally be using the products and getting results. So do people see those results? Like, are you posting that you worked out, but are you actually like doing a Flex Friday or showing them the fun scale, or showing them what you're eating, or even like taking a before and after picture. Little things like, hello, this is week 3 of this new program I'm doing. Oh my gosh, look at my month 2 of this new program I'm doing. And it's about progress, not perfection. You don't have to be a Victoria's Secret model at all. Please don't even think that that's the idea of beauty. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and every single one of you ladies are beautiful from the inside out. It starts with confidence, and it starts with you being okay with you. And there's nothing wrong with you desiring to be fit and toned and healthier and happier. So it takes guts, really. Like, helping people takes guts because you have to put yourself out there first, and being a trailblazer is scary, but I want you guys to have real results. I want you guys to have a transformation. Tomorrow is a Tuesday. Do you know what that means? Hashtag Transformation Tuesday. Like, it could be a physical transformation. It could be a spiritual transformation. It could be a mental transformation, an emotional transformation. Share something about your life that has become better since becoming a Beachbody coach. Hashtag it Transformation Tuesday. That's an easy way for you to share a bit of your story. 10. If you're not, you might not be in your pictures. That could be a scary thing, you know, if you're new and you're like, I don't like myself. I don't like pictures of myself. There's no way I'm ever going to take a selfie. I understand. And I want to hold you, because I'm thinking, man, you are so wonderful, and there's so much beauty in you, and like, people love your smile, and they're going to want to follow you for you. They're not going to want to follow you because you post a Beachbody logo. They're not going to want to follow you because, you know, the only thing that you post about is how frustrating your kids are. They're going to follow you because you're changing, and you're happier, and you're real, and that's what's going to attract people. So little ideas, like go outside, do a workout pose with your kids, snap a picture of your meal prep. In the grocery store, snap a picture of your cart, talking about all these new foods that you're trying, drinking Shakeology. Make sure you don't have stock photos. One post daily about fitness and wellness. Get creative. Like, you can do videos, you can do pictures, you can do different filters. Don't make it complicated. Again, this is all about the basics. But I'm telling you guys now that Success Club is it. And I want you guys to find success. And it does take focus, it does take energy, but it's basically just a decision for you to go for it. It's a decision for you to find that confidence in yourself and say, I will hit Success Club no matter what. We have 10 days between now and the end of March, and I want you guys to feel proud of yourself. I want you guys to show up, be strong, be courageous, and just go out there and help people. So I don't know whether you personally are leading a challenge group next month, or if you have your coach leading a challenge group next month, but I am leading a challenge group next month, April 4th. It's nothing spectacular. It's nothing amazing. It's basically on the Beachbody app. So if coaches want to help me co-lead that, they can, but I encourage you to ask your coach about what challenge group they're doing. Or I encourage you to spread your wings and fly, like start your own challenge group, help your own customers, be a leader. We have all the resources that you can ever imagine. We have templates, we have examples. We could show you how to schedule ahead of time. So you can schedule the daily post every single day, and you don't have to do anything but show up and tag your workouts in Shakeology every day and like and comment on their stuff. Like, that's how you can lead a challenge group. You can lead your own challenge group by basically showing up every single day and being the idea challenger just to motivate people. For real. Like, that's our job. That's our business. So really quickly, some Success Club behaviors. And I'm going to share these slides. Decide it's not an option. Do the vital behaviors for real, and never throw in the towel. Okay? These are 2 sites that I want you guys to be courageous enough to look at. 2 training sites that I want you to know that you can be teachable on. So tighten up on the resources. If there's things that you don't know, these 2 websites have tremendous guidance and steps and clarity. So spend some time tonight looking at them if you want, or put it on your agenda for your work tomorrow. But check these out. I'll post them in the team page so you can just click on them and bookmark them. But I have a call to action for you. And this call to action is going to be a little scary, but I feel like true growth comes when we get out of our comfort zone. I have never once regretted getting out of my comfort zone, and so I want to stretch, Moxie. I want to push us to the next level. That's why I'm calling a spade a spade. That's why I'm telling you that, like, I know this team is made for more. I know this team has more in them. And I know when life happens, it's easy to make excuses because we're all full of empathy and understanding. But I'm telling you right now that I do not feel good about myself unless I tell you to get your butt in gear. And I am in the same boat with you. We know how to straighten it out. We know what we need to do. And with love, with so much love in my heart, I'm telling you guys, in order to be your best, we've got to tighten it up. And we have got to get ourselves to the next level. And I love you. And you can do this. You guys can do this. We can be so incredibly effective. The amount of people that we can help as a team blows my mind. But it starts with helping ourselves believe in ourselves. So the call to action I'm asking you guys to take seriously, if you would accept it and be so gracious to accept my call to action, is I want you guys to call yourself out. It's not always fun, but I want you guys to call yourself out and say, where have I slacked? Like, have I slacked? What do I need to tighten up? And I want you guys to post it. I'm going to post this exact graphic in Moxie, and I want you to post in the comments something that you need to improve in your business right now. And I want you to do it right now. I want you to not go to bed tonight until you figure it out, make a plan, and tomorrow you're going to be better. I am doing the same thing in my life. I'm doing the same thing in my business because I want to be better. I know that I have more to offer the world. I know that there's areas that I can improve. So if you're willing to call yourself out, call a spade, get real with yourself, and be okay with it because we love you no matter what. We're no judgment. We're giving hugs. We're okay with being real because we're all human and we forgive everyone. Forgive me, forgive you. It doesn't matter. Fresh start tomorrow. This is an incredible team. We have incredible momentum happening and we're going to keep on moving forward. Okay. All right. There's nothing wrong with where we're going. There's nothing wrong with what we've been doing. Nothing wrong with how we're growing. I'm just telling you that I see more in us. I see the potential and I know some of you are slacking. All right. So know that's coming from a pure, amazing, trying to be helpful heart. Thank you guys so much for listening to my heart. Thank you so much for taking this seriously. Thank you so much for believing in yourself and listening to my heart cry to tell you that I want so much for you. And in order for that to happen, we've got to get out of our way and really, really strive to be amazing Beachbody coaches. So I'm going to post this graphic in the team page and then we'll go from there. All right. Thank you guys so much. You're absolutely amazing. And I will see you guys in our Moxie page in just a second. Okay? Bye, guys.